The government is launching a thorough diagnostic of all structures to determine who is genuinely digital and who simply talks about digitalization, but in reality still lives in the past. This is a test, and not just for computers. This is a test for people. I think probably even more so for me. Few people are happy about this official decree from the Prime Minister of Azerbaijan. On October 23rd, the rules for diagnosing the level of digitalization of information infrastructure were approved. It sounds dry, but in reality, this is one of the most significant steps in recent years. For the first time, it will be officially measured how truly digitalized government structures and companies are. Government agencies are required to undergo this inspection annually. Businesses can participate voluntarily, but for the smart ones, this will become a competitive advantage. Each participant will be assigned a level of digital maturity. For government structures, the range extends from the initial stage to the optimized stage. For businesses, it spans from being a digital enthusiast to becoming a digital leader. This is no longer about reports, it's about the management culture. An optimized organization is one that makes important decisions based on reliable data, not on the principle of I have a feeling or I think so. Why? Let's see how many organizations can honestly say, yes, we are digital. The methodology that Azerbaijan is implementing is called polyhedron. The methodology for this assessment is Azerbaijan's digital radar. This is its actual name. It evaluates 9 components in 3 areas: technology, processes, people. This is an attempt to create a national system and not just copy Western rankings. And that's important. For the first time, Azerbaijan is betting on its own model, adapted to the realities of our country. But what is the main problem? It's analog people. But let's be honest, the biggest technology, or rather the biggest problem, isn't technology, it's people. All those who still think Excel is an innovation, who use pirated software and are afraid of the word cloud, these are the people in charge of digitalization, these very people. The paradox is that digital projects are often led by people who themselves are analog. That's the paradox, isn't it? And now at this stage, they'll actually have to pass a maturity exam, which is required. But not on paper, by the number. If you look at the situation realistically as it currently stands, the level of digitalization in most organizations does not exceed 30 to 40%. In some places, there are just electronic reports instead of real data. In others, systems without integration elsewhere, paper simply renamed as PDF. And in some cases, there are several databases for the same resources or, for example, territory. But now all of this will be officially revealed because diagnostics will become mandatory. And that's a good thing. Without the truth, there can be no progress. If you don't make the right diagnosis, it's impossible to cure the patient. That's an axiom. They even say that the right diagnosis, that's already 90% of the cure because the problem has been identified. Once the problem is clear, all that's left is to solve it. It's an opportunity, not a punishment. You just need to perceive it correctly. For the first time, the state will be able to see a real digital map of the country, where the strong zones are and where the analog islands remain. And here, experts and consultants play a huge role. Innovative companies will play an important role in helping the shift from 30% to over 80%. This is a significant step forward, but it is important to remember that the real work is only just beginning, as there is still much to accomplish. The next level is the integration of artificial intelligence. It is artificial intelligence that should analyze digital indicators, forecast risks, and propose solutions. In essence, Polyether could become the foundation for a future AI rating, where smart algorithms will show who is truly managing digitalization and who is merely pretending. Digitalization isn't about computers, it's about mindset. It's about the ability to see the system, trust the data, and stop being afraid. Technology. The digital future will not come to those who think in analog terms, to those who are trapped in the past. It will come to those who are ready to change today. It's time to take a maturity test, and not just a simple digital one, really.